Hello, investor and trader. Welcome back to an episode of Live Day Trading Recap. So it's been a while since my last live day trading recap video. I hope you guys are doing well in this crazy market volatility and what is going on in Russia and in Ukraine. Pretty sad sight over there, which causes the stock market major swing up and swing down, right? So what I've been doing is I want to play it safe as always. So my main account is the same thing it is. I haven't bought anything yet lately. I just patiently waiting for this thing to cool down, and I'll talk more about it after this live day trading recap. Okay. So before I get started, let's disclaim that I'm not a financial advisor or a stock guru or claim to be one. I'm just a random guy on YouTube, like to trade stock and invest in the stock market. So let's get straight to the recap. So during pre-market, I was watching Foot Locker. They released their numbers. I checked out their quarterly earning. It looks okay. So I post my group this of their earning report. It looks pretty decent. In fact, they are increasing their dividends by 33% and rebuying $1.2 billion worth of their shares. So everything looks pretty good. It just sent the stock down because of the outlook due to slightly down in sales. And check out the revenue, down 4-6%. Worst case, down 10%. So I'm asking myself, did that justify the stock tank down more than, you know, 20+%? I don't think so. So I'm thinking as a long-term buying opportunity. But since it's a day trade, so let's try to catch this knife, right? All right. So during pre-market, as you can see, it's still tanking, and I text that group around this time right here, around the stock price 34. So I haven't made a move yet. I'm waiting for the market to open because when the blue chip down like this much, there's a lot of a panic sell. Sometime it spiked too, so it's hard to tell. We need that confirmation, right? So let me pass forward a little bit. Here's the time. Again, this is California time. Patiently waiting. Meanwhile, I have my cup of coffee and stuff like that with chit chat with my friend. All right, market open, 6:30. I was also watching this too. HHR. Now this stock is in Russia, I think. So you guys know what happened to Russia, right? It's pretty crazy over there. So it went from 34 down to 10, pretty much. So now it's falling. So I'm just waiting for the confirmation, but I'm still watching Foot Locker, down 32%. Damn, that's crazy, but it's okay. When the knife like this fall, let it fall. No point in catching it. Wait for the confirmation. Now here, at 27. Well, let me show you this account right here. I didn't trade on my Fidelity. I traded on my small account that I created. Remember my pizza delivery account? I called the minimum wage investor. This account right here. So let me refresh. That this is real. It's not a paper account. My account number is right there. You can check it out if you like. I don't care. Okay, so if I go to trade, go to order and trade. You can follow along if you like, if you have inactive broker account. So these are the order notifications. Check out all these cancel order. I was just messing around with the buying power. But here's the transaction. Foot Locker, I bought 200 shares right here. This is from yesterday trade. I'll go over that too if I have time. So today I enter Foot Locker at 717, right? 200 shares. So let me go back to the time. I was using this platform, Fidelity, to make a trade on the website on the Interactive Broker account. I don't have the Interactive Broker platform up. I just don't like the platform for some reason. It's not my style, you know. It looks old school and ugly. I prefer this one better. It looked more modern, if that makes sense. So on this screen right here, I was watching the price action. On my other screen, I was executing the trade on the website. Why? Well, because I trade 5 minute, right? This is a 5 minute right here. Like I said, I have plenty of time to think about my order. I don't go in and out of stock like 10 seconds, you know, like penny stocks. So I don't need high, execution like, hotkey and stuff like that. I trade very slow, as you can see. Patiently waiting. So again, let's recap. I enter Foot Locker at 717. Okay, so let's go here. So where? Oh, 7 minutes. Let me pass for a little bit more. So notice something. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, a green candle shows up. Now all I need is a confirmation because it can go like this and then boom, back down, right? Almost there. 717 right here. So I enter on this candle. All right. So now I know the resistance is going to be this right here, which is around the $0.50 or so because of the green line right here, which is the 6 intraday EMA. Notice that it has been more than 20 minutes around the 27. So you may ask why 27. So let me show you why. Or why did I enter there in a little bit, okay? And then I sell right here. Let's go back to the website. 729, okay? So I'll hold it a little more than 10 minutes. So 729. Oops, 729 was right here. So let's go back right here. That's somewhere right there around the 63 cents. So you can go again right here. I exit at 63. I enter at 19. So that made around $88-ish. So let me go to portfolio. Yep, $84 gain. So let me go back to here. So you may ask, how did I know 27? Well, I look at the daily. Since it dropped so much, you have to zoom out the daily, the weekly, the monthly. If the daily is all below the moving averages, you have to zoom out. And I think I show right there. Right there we go. Right there. See? I drew the line right there, and I knew because all these price action right here. And look at the time. It's been going around like for months around the $27 level. And that's how I know to start jumping in right here. And I don't expect a crazy bounce, like up here, because it just went down like this much, especially on a blue chip solid company like Foot Locker. There's a lot of fear. So the next thing you know, the stock just continued going down from there, and then I'm done for the day. So let's go back to this small account that I recently built and talk about the performance, right? So you watch my very first day. I created this account back in late January, so it was like almost like right here. And then right now I'm up 19%. So let's go to trade. No, let's go to performance. And go to the out view. I like this so much compared to the Fidelity website because this thing go in detail what you did. I mean, look at this, so cool. And I can compare my performance with any kind of others, like the QQQ to see, to compare the comparison. I thought that was pretty cool how they have this feature on the website. Of course, the QQQ is down, and I'm up. I thought it was pretty cool. That's pretty pretty neat to have this feature. So let me delete that. And if I go down more, now this is even better. So it actually breaks down my percent return. As you can see today, I trade Foot Locker, right? I made 3% of my portfolio. Of course, other trades. So far, no red trades. Very consistent. Very chicken, right? I trade like a chicken. On top of that, so let me go to here. I trade very aggressive. You haven't noticed. The account size is 2,000-ish, and I'm trading like 200 shares, 400 shares on. I'm talking about like low, like AMD right here. Oh, you can't see, but you can see like back in the 23rd, 50 shares cost 5,000. So I pretty much using margin as a leverage. I trade very aggressive because it's such a small amount for now that I have to use margin or more to magnify my gain. Now, do I recommend that for beginners? Absolutely not. You only do that when you have like years and years of experience or very feel comfortable using margin, because if the stock goes down against you, you better exit quickly because you double your loss or double your gain, or even triple your loss or triple your gain, depending on how crazy you want to go, right? Because you can see right here the account value at the moment is 2,300, 2,400, but the buying power is 9,500. You see, so I can go like 9K on a crazy stock, but then once it drops like 5%, I pretty much kind of wipe out my account already. You know what I mean? So be very careful if you decide to use my strategy. Now, I do not recommend it. If you wanna, if you're experienced and want to trade aggressively, sure, go for it. But don't sue me if you wipe out your account. Again, yeah, right now it's under the PDT rule. So these right here, see how I flatline? So I have to wait for a couple of days, no trade, which is fine with me, just stay a little disciplined, because on this account under the PDT, trade, flatline, because the damn thing won't let me trade. So now I'm out of trade. So if you go here on under detail, it tells you, right here, see? Day trade left. So today is Friday. I have 2 trades which I already used. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I guess no trade because it's 0, I'm assuming. So the next trade I can do is on a Thursday. Like, damn, I gotta wait for 3 more days for me to have to make my next trade on this account. One more feature, then I want to show you guys this right here. I thought it was pretty neat. So if I go to money weighted, no, I gotta go to time weighted. Let me zoom out a little bit and go to year to date. There we go. So if we recap my first video, I deposited 100, then I deposited 1900. I also recently deposited 800. Remember I told you the goal for every month is to increase the account by delivering pizza and put the money into this account and slowly build it over time. So let me show you this right here. Yeah, this is the goal right here. So far we are in the last month, and yep, I can't wait for tomorrow to fill this out. I'm so excited every weekend. Just go to work. At the end of the work, fill this out. It's like a game, you know. It's so fun. So you can see lately, you know, the piece of business has been kind of slow. Somehow I took 15 run right here, but notice the time. I actually stay a little bit longer just to make some extra income, so that way I can fund this account. So for the month of February, I decided to add, deposit 800 to this account. You may ask, I thought you can deposit. Well, the goal is to by now I should deposit 2,400, right? But you can see I already deposited 2,800, so I'm ahead of schedule. On top of that, I gotta pay for my car insurance and my car registration. So my car insurance for delivering pizza is around 300 for 6 months. Yes, you heard that right, 300. So it's pretty cheap. And then my registration it costs 155. So that's gonna be my expenses. I should put right here. So you can see I keep because the goal of the game, right, to minimize your expenses and maximize your tip, right, to that way it can increase. Because I don't see what's the point of driving a SUV or a big ass truck that wastes a lot of gas and whatever, and a high ass insurance, right, and eat all your tip away. So I try to keep my car very low, as you can see. So they're gonna use extra cash to pay my insurance, 300, my registration, 155. So like 450 bucks right there. So that's gone. So yeah, look like I'm ahead of schedule. Oh, the reason why I put 3,001, well now it's gonna be 3,002 right here because I just recently deposited 800. So if I go here, transfer, there we go. Yesterday, the 24th, I deposited 800. So by Monday or Tuesday, this account should have a total buying power, total cash around 3,200. Well, close enough. And then my buying power from margin will be 12K. Oh man, then I can finally buy 100 shares of AMD. Because AMD is in the $100 range, you know what I mean? Can't wait to trade because AMD is one of my favorite stocks to do option and to trade because it's such a high volatility stock and it moves like crazy. I mean, check it out. Let me close this. Cancel. Yeah, I like to trade AMD. It's really fun. High volume compared to Foot Locker, other stock I trade, right? So I can't wait to have the kind of buying power. But now am I gonna do like that? Maybe not because I'm risking too much, you know. Because this is a 1,200 100 share of this is 12K. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. Of course, trade around 50 share or 40 shares, you know. The whole idea is stay consistent, right? Very consistent. These little $40, $50, $60 profit will add up over time, as you can see. So up 20% so well, close to 20% so far on this tiny account. Very on schedule to make a 30% return or 35% return by the end of the year, because that's the goal, right? It's right here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.